complaint that we had not enough beer time
Not enough beer time?
from Summers. His feedback was there was insufficient beer time.
No, he said he enjoyed all of the non-beer related chat.
I think he was being sarcastic.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, I've got an idea of how we can further reduce the beer time. So that will.
What? No, I want the beer. I need a beer. It's 10 to 5 on a Friday. Give me the beer.
So the plan is, as Sarah pointed out yesterday, like we do the whole sort of the beers turn up at the start, and then we like do it again at the end. We could just do that. We could streamline the first one of those, which will then give us more chatty, talky time. So I reckon what we do is I pop up the beers here.
Right.
In post, obviously. And then you, speed round, tell me the 8 that we've got so far. And go, no pressure.
Oh, hold on. Let me totally not bring up the spreadsheet that our friend Michael Kidd made for us.
You big cheater.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is this the most up-to-date one? I'm not sure if he's watched them all. No, he has watched them all. He's super keen.
There are 8 beers. 8 beers.
It is. The worst beer in the world is currently Lost Lager.
Yes. Followed by.
Second worst beer in the world is Lost Lager still, but with some blood orange.
And then it's
Arcade Made.
Followed by.
Totally unjustified because it's a nice beer. Punk IPA.
And then in 5th, 4th, 3rd.
Shore Leave.
Yeah. Followed by.
Shore Leave was 4th. Black Heart, the stout.
Very nice. Our 2 newbies from last sesh, which is going to be in 2nd place.
Hazy Jane Guava. Edition.
And then topping it up.
Currently, the best thing in all of the world is Wingman. Wingman.
What?
However you choose to pronounce it, I've heard it different ways, but it's just got a really cool can.
Can I get a what?
What?
Hey, nice. What? I'm excited about tomorrow. I've had some thoughts about that as well. I reckon. Do you remember the old Smith and Jones, where it was in the dark room and then they were sat like talking to each other across?
Yes,
like that?
Do remember that.
So we do that. We set the camera up at one end of like the table in the kitchen, and we sit either side of it, and we talk to each other on camera.
We can try.
Yeah.
I'll need to bring the HDMI cable.
I might be able to find an HDMI cable.
No, it's micro HDMI.
Might be able to find one of them. My cable box is.
Why would you have micro HDMI?
Why would I have anything, Carl? All the things. My cable box runneth over.
Does. It's cup runneth over with cables.
With cables.
Can I have a beer, please? I want a beer.
You had a hard day.
I've had a long week. It's just been busy.
And you, every time we've had our little pre-chat before we start recording, you've been like, oh, really tired. Oh,
pretty tired.
And then somehow you zhuzh it up for the fans. You're like, woo, I'm all here for you. Yeah.
Because someone gives me a beer.
That's true.
Massive lightweight.
So beer, right?
Please.
Hey, do you reckon we'll get the same beer this time?
I think it might be switched.
That's going to be interesting because that will be an episode where we don't rate anything. It's already rated.
We'll just grab something random and rate it.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Let's get a bit.
All right.
It's all confused. It's day 8, but it's the 9th beer.
It's
right?
day 8.
Day 8.
I just saw it picking it up and now it's gone.
Day 8 is it's a
tall boy.
Big lad. Mine's big. To start with, have we got the same size can?
Oh dang! I think it's a good one today.
It is a big boy, and my can is the color orange. What color is yours?
It's orange amongst other colors. Oh, I zoomed in to show you the can, not so you could see me. Hi.
Yeah. I've got the same color, same can. That's good. I'm glad.
I think it is the same color. We've got different lighting going on.
Yeah, yours looks a bit pinker than mine. Mine's all like orangey.
Yeah. It's the same.
I don't think I've had this.
I'm sure I've had this at yours.
In which case, I may have had it.
Coming in at a brave 6.5%, so not a session beer.
It is, but it's a Friday. It's Friday. Happy Friday, by the way.
It's a hazy IPA with lychee and mango.
It's Friday. It's fine.
It's one of your 5-a-day beers.
Tomorrow's a nice, relaxing day. Apart from you, who has to go to the dentist.
It shouldn't be that traumatic, I hope.
Get all your teeth taken out because you're really, really old and they've gone all manky.
Shut up, you. I got a good score last time I was there.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you get a score? Did they like hold up
They
cards?
give you a rating.
Does the woman, the hygienist, not the one who's actually doing the thing, but the one who's next to her?
That's not a hygienist. That's an assistant person. Hygienist is the one who
cleans.
You have a separate meeting with a hygienist, and they really go to town on him
for the first time ever. But okay, the assistant lady, does she hold up a card like 9s and stuff?
When she's not going like a mechanic.
Oh, is that the dentist who does that, or the other one?
I think it's the dentist goes, and then they call the other one over and then go, ooh.
Ooh. You hear that noise I'm making? Yeah, well, you're not going to be able to make that because we need to take out all of your teeth.
They break out something big and 18-volt with Makita written on it. Is not how my dentist trips go.
No, that's really nice. That's like fruit juice. It's a bit tropical.
The road is long and fruity.
That is a really nice beer.
It's nice.
Oh, I like that. Hey, let's play What 3 Beer Words?
That can't be What 3 Words because that's an app that's copyrighted and already.
Almost definitely copyrighted, right? Okay. Silk Road. Silk Road, New England IPA, is that what it says?
Doesn't say New England on it.
Found it's the right picture. Okay. All right. Whoever was in marketing when they came up with this was just, they always say you shouldn't buy French cars that were made on a Friday because everyone just couldn't give a shit in the factory. And they're like, I don't know why.
I've heard that before, but it does make sense. How would you
I wire the radio to the windows, so when they wipe them down, it plays classic FM, that kind of thing.
Oddly specific fault, but sure.
Well, it's like that, but their marketing team, they clearly put in no effort whatsoever. But there are 3 words. And
is one of them lychee?
Yep.
Is one of them mango?
Yeah.
But there's only one more.
There is.
Is it IPA?
No, because that would just
hazy?
Be saying what it is. No, this one isn't on the can.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You rumbled me.
And it's the only one of the 3 that we couldn't do animal, vegetable, mineral on. It's ephemeral. It's a.
Is it like a concept? Is it like bold, aggressive? This kind of adjective.
Yeah. It's a descriptive word. Which, if I could remember what verbs, adverbs, and such were, I'd be able to tell you which one of those it was, but I can't.
Not fruity, is it?
No. It's also not tropical or equatorial.
Did you check?
Yeah, Sarah, who knows such things because she's, I don't know, clever and she's been places. She says that the tropics, as in like tropical areas what are tropical climates and all that, are defined as the areas between the Tropic of Capricorn and the Tropic of Cancer.
And tell me, Sean, what area does that include?
There's quite a lot of sea in there.
And is there perchance another big line of latitude that's going around the Earth somewhere?
Well, not. I mean, if you went there, you wouldn't see anything because it's really a kind of it's not really there. So I don't think we can criticize me for.
Let's cut to the chase, Sean. Is the equator inside the tropics?
Arguably, yes. I mean,
and also factually.
Arguably and factually, yes. Okay.
I'm glad that this is a channel of facts and real information and not disinformation.
Let's call that a draw, shall we?
What?
Hmm.
I didn't realize that made it tropical then, being in
Yeah,
between.
apparently it is. If it's
So
in between,
we could call it a draw because it is related to the lights.
it's related to us. It's not
So why
on.
not? In the spirit of friendliness.
Oh, cheers. This is so good. Even though it's 6.5%, it's just going. It's just like, do, 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 do.
Is
Do
good
you
bit.
just neck it?
Not the whole can.
Okay.
That
Would
will
you
get
like
me
to
in the
know?
spirit for dinner time.
Do you want to know the words? Do you want to know what it says about this lovely beer?
Wait, did we get the third word?
No, you're right. We haven't.
I said fruity, but it's not fruity.
No, it's not fruity.
It was
And then
a
I
concept
said,
like bold or aggressive or.
yeah, and then I said it wasn't equatorial, and then we got onto the whole tropics thing.
What clues can you give me? What I need a clue. We need somewhere to start.
What was Shaft?
It was a movie.
It's not that. He was a Mama Jamma.
Oh, no idea.
Shut your mouth. I'm talking about Shaft.
No, I think we need to be careful here.
Okay. So you can't remember what type of Mama Jamma Shaft was?
Cannot remember what type of Mama Jamma Shaft was.
What kind of criminal was Michael Jackson most afraid of?
Oh, no, wait. I thought he was a smooth criminal.
Was he talking about himself in the third person?
I don't know.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. That's
I
me.
thought he was talking about him.
I thought it was like another person. I thought it was like watch out. You've been hit by and struck by a smooth criminal.
This
Run
could be our fact
away.
check for the day.
Okay.
Right. This would be more interesting if you could see what I was typing, but smooth criminal.
When you're okay. The sound of the window.
It's written by Jackson. It addresses a woman who has been attacked in her apartment by a smooth criminal.
Right.
Who is the smooth criminal? Meaning. Why is there no meaning?
You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Tune. Do you prefer the original or the Alien Ant Farm version?
Oh, it's not fair. I like the original, but the Ant Farm one is stunning and awesome.
Banger of a tune.
Yeah, it's a wonderful universe where both of them exist.
Yeah.
Can't have Ant Farm without the original.
That's true.
But that's an epic. Like covers normally mixed opinions, but that's a great one.
Well, you can't have the Ant Farm version without the original because otherwise they wouldn't have known what to cover. But equally, the Alien Ant Farm version is so good that its awesomeness reverberated back through time and in a paradoxical fashion inspired Michael Jackson to write the original.
It is that good.
It's that good.
Remember it coming out and it was, oh wow.
What album was it on? Was it on Bad?
I don't know. I'm now looking at the lyrics.
It was Bad. Thriller. It wasn't on Thriller. Bad. Off the Wall was earlier than that. He hadn't got into the weird phase when he did.
It does sound like he's checking on Annie. Smooth criminal. Is Michael the smooth criminal?
No, he's not, because he says, Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. It's like it's implying that it's not like he whacked Annie. Annie went down, and then he mocked her by leaning over her and going, "You all right, Annie? Because it just thumped you," which is not okay, by the way.
I believe I'm wrong. He was not the smooth criminal, as you say. He's just asking Annie if she's okay, and he's asking her a lot. Now, the fact she doesn't respond suggests she is not okay, and he should stop asking her stupid questions and call.
Annie, are you okay? Should I call her? Ambulance, Annie. Annie, are you okay? Because you're bleeding at your ears, Annie.
Yeah, like, come on. So if someone can't give you feedback, then the safe option is to call the ambulance.
Should have used my mobile.
How does he know she's been hit by a smooth criminal?
Unless the smooth criminal's still there.
In which case, sure, he's got bigger problems.
True. Yeah, it's not immediately obvious. Like if Annie had been out on the street and it could be like, oh, well, she's clearly been hit by a car, right? Really bad. But if he just turns up at her apartment and she's in the bedroom, I believe. In the bedroom.
Yeah.
Walks into the bedroom. Annie's out cold. Probably because she's not getting back to him. And there's a leap, isn't it? Unless he knew that there was a smooth criminal going there and he found out about it just a bit too late. He was like at the bar and he was like, hey, Eddie, where's Annie tonight? And Eddie's like, oh, she's still at home. And he's like, oh, where's Dave the smooth criminal? It's like, well, last I heard, he was going to see Annie. And then Michael's like, oh, no. And he rushes to Annie's house.
He's narrating.
Yeah.
And then the narration turns into asking Annie questions.
But he is the one asking the questions, right?
But he also says, as he came into the window, it was the sound of a crescendo. He came into her apartment. He left the bloodstains on the carpet. She ran underneath the table. He could see she was unable. So she ran into the bedroom. She was struck down. It was her doom. How does he know these things happened if he's not the smooth criminal?
Also, doom. Doom sounds like she's dead, right?
Yeah, so the line is, bloodstains on the carpet, she was struck down, it was her doom. And then he spends 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He asks her 12 times if she's okay, and then a 13th time. Then he says, will you tell us you're okay? She's not okay.
Yeah, he should have stopped asking. Like, you ask a couple of times, right? You okay? And you give her a bit of a shake. You all right?
So let's paint a picture. He's in a room, an apartment.
Yeah.
The window's been busted in.
Yeah. There's bloodstains on the carpet.
Blood everywhere. There's
just bloodstains on the carpet. He doesn't say, there's blood everywhere. Oh my God, it's like a slaughterhouse.
Well, I'm assuming that her apartment is carpeted. All right. She was under the table. He knows that somehow. Then she ran to the bedroom and bad things happened.
You know when you said the line about what was the line about her going under the table?
He came into her apartment. He left the bloodstains on the carpet. She ran underneath the table. He could see she was unable.
When you said that line, I don't know why, but my mental image was she just went under limbo style. Which is a really stupid way to get under a table, which is probably why she wasn't able.
So two things here, 2 tips for serial killer survival. Don't limbo under things, it slows you down.
Yeah, you'll hit your knees on low stuff and then you'll just fall over.
Limbo dancers aren't fast. Don't limbo.
No.
Secondly,
island lifestyle is not fast.
Under a table in an apartment, tables have open sides. Don't hide under a table.
What a glass top table as well. You're hiding under it and he's like, you're right there.
Annie has done all the wrong things in this situation.
I can see you, Annie. Look.
We're not victim shaming.
No,
not her fault.
No, not her fault.
We're using this as a learning experience.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then she ran into the bedroom and she was struck down in the bedroom.
Right. Okay.
She's not okay. Asking her 14 times says she's not okay.
He's not the best first responder, is he, Michael?
He's having a panic, I think. Or he is the smooth criminal and he's like narrating himself.
Oh, maybe he did do it, but
he's got 2 personalities.
Yeah. And he's trying to. Yeah, it could be that he's trying to pretend that there was someone else there who nobbled Annie, right? So he's saying all these things that happens, but actually the twist at the end is it was him all along and he Kaiser Soze'd it.
I'm innocent. I asked her 14 times in the line if she was okay.
She never said she wasn't. What do we think of this beer? We've not done that yet.
I'm enjoying Smooth Criminal too much because it's such a good track. Both versions.
Hey, are you okay? Hey, you tell us. Are you okay? Do you remember the Moonwalker film?
I do, but I played the game on Mega Drive way more than I ever watched the movie of it.
Oh, was that the one that was like I remember the one in the arcade. It was like, you remember the Turtles game and the Simpsons game where it was sort of side scrolly, but you walked.
Yeah, a bit like that. Bit like that.
Yeah.
And you built up your mojo until you could turn into the big space robot and blow the hell out of all the enemies that are on the screen.
Yeah.
Cool. Some cool music.
And you summoned like your special powers by going.
It was a good game.
Yeah.
With obviously good music.
With great music.
Anyway, the beer. I like the beer. It tastes of lychee and mango and hazy IPA.
Mm.
I don't know.
It's just really it. You remember coconut drinks? The first few coconut drinks. When we drank coconut drinks and things went badly wrong.
They did go badly wrong.
Well, it's got that sort of tropical, totally tropical, you know.
Taste, lilt.
Totally tropical taste. Silk Road.
Is that still a thing? This is like Bold, the washing powder.
Lil? Oh, Lil's got to be still a thing, right?
But it used to be a mainstream drink.
It was, yeah, no, Lil was everywhere. You'd go, you go to like, you go to your local chippy, and your options in the fridge would be Coke, Rio, which is brilliant, Lil, probably Tango, both orange and apple.
Lilt's gone.
What?
As of this year. Coca-Cola have collapsed it into the Fanta brand.
Coca-Cola can fuck off.
Yep.
Bastard.
From the 1970s until its dissolution in 2023, Lilt was promoted with the advertising slogan, "Totally tropical taste."
Lilt.
Just like that. And now it's Fanta, pineapple and grapefruit, which is such a catchy name.
Oh, Fanta's not even the best soft drink with fruit flavors.
No, like if I want an orange drink and there's Fanta or Tango, I'm taking Tango.
Yeah, mostly because the adverts that you've been tangoed, which are great. Yeah.
Also, I'm sure it's not, but I have a vague suspicion it's British because they did the British advert about it, so I feel a little bit patriotic.
Yeah. Because Fanta, as we've just learned, is Coke, which is American.
All right, Tango. Is it actually British?
I think it's British. I reckon Tango is British.
Tango.
Having said
Hold on. Tango is a partner dance and social dance that originated in the 1880s. I need to search again.
Tango drink.
Tango drink. Here we go. It's a British drink, carbonated soft drink, blah, 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 UK, blah, blah, blah. Wow, it was launched in 1950.
Really?
That's venerable.
Huh.
It's currently owned by Britvic.
Oh, I like Britvic as well. Britvic's good.
Britvic's British.
Yeah.
It's on the footsie. I didn't
Britvic
know.
like appetizer.
Britvic brands. Fruit Shoot. 7-Up, Mountain Dew, Pepsi, Lipton. Oh, they're like licensed.
Yeah, they don't make Pepsi. Pepsi makes Pepsi.
No, they're a licensee for Pepsi. Do they make it in the UK?
Well, it's called Pepsi.
I get it. Look, are you arguing with Wikipedia? Because shame on you.
No, Wikipedia is my version of like uni.
Right. Appletizer, it's not coming up as theirs.
I do like an appetizer. Appetizer is my drink of choice when I get to a pub when I'm doing driving support for the walk-in lot.
It's from South Africa.
Can't have another beer because
it's Coke.
Oh no! Ah. Yeah. Wait, why did you say South Africa? Coke's not South African.
No, it was South African.
Only got bought by the Coke Megacorp.
Coke took a 50% stake in the 70s. And then in 2016, it became all Coke.
Coke's one of those companies that I think when Cyberpunk actually becomes a reality, you know, like the game Cyberpunk, and there's a load of megacorps.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be Coke and Apple, and none of this made up Arasaka craps. Coke, Apple, Google, Amazon. That's the megacorps of the future, right? Well, it's the Megacorps of now, but
yeah. Why did I go so dark? I need to have a chat with my camera.
Might get around a bit.
Yes, it will be. But I will confess that if I'm hungover and dying, a can of real Coca-Cola with sugar and caffeine and nastiness in it does help.
I don't have real Coke because I don't drink caffeine. So I have what is locally, and by locally I mean in this house, known as Fizzy Brown.
Fizzy Brown?
Fizzy Brown. And Fizzy Brown is...
we want to be clear, that's not dysentery.
No. Do you have fizzy dysentery?
Dysentery?
Dysentery.
I've never had any dysentery, to my knowledge.
It stinks of shit, but it is effervescent. But yeah, Fizzy Brown's good because it's got no
Coke
caffeine.
Zero. No, wait, a caffeine-free Coke, and put like 6 spoons of sugar in it.
Maybe, but caffeine-free Coke is also Diet Coke.
Yeah, I don't think you can get a caffeine-free Coke that does have the sugar.
No. So you got Coke, and then you got Diet Coke.
What are you losing focus? Yeah.
And then you got, in this quadrant, caffeine-free Diet Coke. But what is missing is caffeine-free Coke.
Caffeine-free sugary Coke.
Yeah.
I think they make a fair assumption if you don't want the caffeine, you probably don't want the sugar.
I want the sugar. I'm not Summers. I don't have the demon Diabatas chasing me around.
I think he still likes the sugar.
I want the goddamn sugar. I just don't want the caffeine. Because it makes Sean go cray-cray and bounce off walls and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Which, whilst amusing, is not safe.
I accidentally drank caffeine on our honeymoon, which is what, 2015? And not our honeymoon. That's... and I hadn't had caffeine at that point for like 5 years. And I had some caffeine for breakfast. And then I did like 60 lengths of the pool, like I had a motor attached to my legs. And then I collapsed on the sunbed and felt really ill for the rest of the day.
But you did a bunch of lengths of the pool, so you're not really arguing against having caffeine?
No, but I felt really shit. You know, when you do exercise, in theory, you do exercise and you get all like endorphins, and afterwards you think, yeah, woo, felt good. Ugh. None of that. I just felt like shit.
Well,
in a hot, lovely, sunny country where if I hadn't felt shit, I would have been drinking really nice red wine.
Don't drink it again?
That's the plan.
Right, let's wrap this up so that I can go and cook dinner.
Ooh, what are you having for dinner tonight?
Also, I think we've trailed on a long way because of the Smooth Criminal fun.
Smooth Criminal, great.
I don't know. And last time I said something, you judged me sitting in your ivory tower with no kids.
Right. By ivory tower, you mean townhouse, right?
Townhouse with a million options on Deliveroo and other things, and Kentucky Fried Chicken, all these good things that my town village doesn't have.
Yeah. And a cinema in my house. That's
right. Let's rate this.
All right. Okay. So,
I like it a lot.
I do like it a lot. Color-wise, it just looks like weak squash.
I do prefer it in flavour to a Hazy Jane. Guava.
I don't think I prefer it to actual Hazy Jane though. Not that that's in the list yet, but
we'll find out when it comes. Yeah. The can is kind of dull, but not as dull as a Hazy Jane can.
Yeah, the Hazy Jane can was the Hazy Jane clan. Ooh.
The Hazy Jane clan.
The Hazy Jane clan judges you. Yeah, no, it's the one.
I'm bringing it in at number 2.
I can't remember where shit is, so I'm just going to quickly pull up the
our top 3. Wingman. And then it was Hazy Jane Guava.
Yeah.
And I believe it fits perfectly in between those two.
So we're saying it's better than Black Heart.
You will be on the
It's Sam! Who for some reason is just like Lara Croft.
Yeah. I'm really like a tomato.
Yeah, Sam doesn't realise she's going to be on YouTube.
Yeah.
Mandy.
Hey.
Anyway, where are you putting it, man?
Dude, you're married to Lara Croft.
Yeah, man. Come on.
Right. Okay. So you're saying it's better than Black Heart?
I'm saying it's better than everything apart from Hazy Jane Guava. No, wait, better than everything apart from Wingman.
And it's just better than Hazy Jane Guava.
It is a nicer beer than Hazy Jane Guava.
You're right. It is. Yeah, it's a better fruity beer than Hazy Jane Guava. It's
also
surely
is a tall boy.
Is a tall, but we can't judge it on size though, because
yes, we can.
No, we can't. No.
Yes, we can.
The whole is the beer itself, not the.
It's a dimension. Why we rated Wingman on the can?
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's better than Surely. It's better than Black Heart. It is a better fruity hazy beer than Hazy Jane Guava. It doesn't have the can kudos to beat Wingman.
Does not.
Which means that our running order goes. Do you want to do this or shall I do this?
Should we both do it?
Ooh, one at a time.
No cheating. Same time.
Okay, hang on. I'll close my picky down. So we've now got, this is nine beers. Right.
Bottom beer. Ready?
You go
Lost
first.
Lager.
Okay. Second is the
Lost Lager and Blood Orange.
Blood of the Innocents. Hey, that's my turn. Now it's your turn.
So we could do it at the same time.
No, we're not. There's a slight delay on Zoom. Yeah.
Right.
What comes after? What comes? Yeah, what comes after Blood Orange Lost Lager?
Comes in after the Blood Orange Lost Lager.
Oh, my liver, what done comes in after that?
The Arcade Maid of the Sea.
What's that? Oh, yeah. And then we find, washed ashore on this forsaken island, a wee small stubby can of punk IPA.
After me punk IPA, I'd be taking a wee bit of shore leave.
Really?
Think so? Yeah.
All
All right, we can cheat now, Chris.
Okay, have a quick check.
Thank you, Michael Kidd, for making a list.
Thanks, Mike.
No, well, you did the punk IPA. Yeah, the surely.
Punk IPA, surely. Well, in that case, I've had to take shore leave away from the frothy ocean because
I already did shore leave. You need to do Black Heart.
I am. I'm setting the scene.
Oh, sorry, carry on.
Yeah, because when I was at sea, the ship of my nemesis, the name of which is Blackheart, was coming for me.
From the land of tortured plots. After I cut out his black heart, I went and helped myself to some Hazy Jane Guava from a tropical island.
And while I was there, I also partook of the other fruity beer from that tropical island. What was named Silk Road after all of the route where opium came from the Orient and shit.
And all my adventures, I was accompanied by my ever-loyal wingman.
Arr, that ye were, that be me, arr.
A giant sentient eagle.
Wait, that's not me. Ah, feck.
Thanks, everyone, for tuning in.
Tomorrow, live episode. Woo!
Could be. Bye-bye.
So we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.